All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yes. And we are going to get right into it with another exciting episode. I just said that. Let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Yes, it is. I added some more stuff to the basement, extended the couch, maybe put up something back here, put in a nice stereo cabinet with a squeaky door, and on the back side I closed it off so with a piece of plate so it won't connect to the window, but it won't make the back look bad. Yeah. So, and that's just a standard cabinet I used from the table saw or circular saw, whatever you want to call it. And go back. Stop. I'm recording this episode again because I rambled in the first episode so badly. I took these panels and created stereo cabinet. And then on the back side, this is actually part of the node that takes up that. So if you come back here, you can see that it's all empty in here. It just gives the illusion. And it worked. It worked. So there. And you've seen how I built that before. So that's just the stereo from home decor, VCR from home decor. And it makes a nice little stereo cabinet. So we come out here, and I'm not liking this pool area as much. It needs to go out at least 2. But that's going to cause a problem underneath here. So I am going to rectify that. Yeah, this all needs to go out by 2. So how do I want to do that? You say. So how are you going to do that? Well, we're going to do this. We're going to stack it, or we're going to move this region by 2. Now, yeah, why not? Did it do it? Maybe I should have done it one more. Let's, yeah, that totally did not do what I wanted to do. So now I'm going to have to fix it. Yay me. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I made a mistake is what I did. But mistakes are easily fixed in this world. So, how's everybody doing? Like I said, this is the second time I'm recording this. And I just killed my tree here. So we're going to move this tree because I'm going to end up planting some new trees. Hopefully these will all go away. And I don't think they will because they are jungle trees. So let's get rid of... Oh, no, while I'm here. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to stack that backwards. That will fix that. We have had the weirdest weather in Chicago. 3 days ago, it was 62 degrees. Then it went up to 75. And then just literally 75. I was outside with t-shirt and shorts. was unreal, unbelievable. And I don't know why I just did that. But now I have to fix it. Yay me. Okay, so this is going to be where we need our wall. And I'm doing it again. I have a problem with building and talking at the same time. I don't know how everybody else does it, but it is it is not fun because I keep stopping, and you know it gets kind of old real quick. So what I'm going to do here is I need to dig this out by 2, which is not a problem because I want the pool to go out. It just proportionally did not look good. Now I'm going to fill this area in with something better. Yes, I am. So 1, 2, but this is going to be, oh, this will be fine up until here, because this is like a shallow section. And then this section here has to go down 3. 1, 2. Yep. So hopefully everybody's doing fine. I saw in the comments that one person had 6 inches of snow. Unbelievable. In April, no doubt. So we need to take this out. And I'm going to fill that in with, I'm going to fill that in with concrete. And then what's going to be really cool is I'm going to fill this area with trees. So that will hide everything. And you see, I didn't have to take that all the way out here, but I am going to anyway. So we're gonna get this pool filled in, and then that will take. I could do something creative with that too. I just thought about that. Doesn't matter. I just want to make this look proportional. It just didn't look good, and I wasted enough time. See, now that looks a lot better. So, yes, it does, because I willed it that way. Yeah. Yep. And I'm talking to myself again. Okay, let's see here. Do I want to do this the easy way, or do I want to do this the hard way? Because I could always just do it the hard way. I was thinking about having like a water feature like in one of my other houses where it came from the backyard. But I like that. Okay. So now that is what I was going for originally. So that looks more proportional. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe this is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. But we have a shallow area. And that's what I was going to go for. So before I put that on and fill in this area back here, we need to fill this. And I want to keep the trees. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I do know why I did that. Because it needs to. But this I can get lazy on. So we have to go back here. And 1, 2. and stack that by 10. Why not? So other things that I've seen in the comments were all of a sudden one Deep Thinker 2000 was having a problem with mods, and one of the problems that I've run into in the past is that if I have too many mods in my local world, and most of the people are playing this game, I would say on their computer. I know George and a lot of other people are playing it. You know, they don't have a server, and not a lot of people do. But the problem comes in that you run into these out of memory situations or a mod. What am I putting there? Oh, and you can run out of memory real quick. And so I have to balance when I play on my local world, I have to really balance how many mods are running at the same time. And it gets kind of frustrating that you can't run, you know, all the mods that you want. And some of the mods are inefficient. Some of the mods I've found, you know, they're not kept up anymore, or they weren't done in the best manner, memory wise. But for the most part, the mods have been. It's a balancing act. What I was trying to always research is that if I could create a standalone server on my machine and then have a client also on the same machine, so that I can turn one on as a server, and then while one is running as a server, one could run as a client, and which is very similar to what I'm doing on the running my DigitalOcean server, because I have no problems with the mods when I run on that. That's what I'm doing right now. This whole world is on a DigitalOcean server off in New York somewhere. I'm going to beautify that later, and I have no problem running it. So with that, the problem that comes up is that not everybody's going to have a server or have a server environment like that. So we're going to put some more trees here to hide, to cloak this area. I wonder if that bone meal will work on here. That would be so cool if it did. And yes, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm having fun. All the previous episode with all the mistakes and everything else has just went away when you can just bone meal trees. Let's see how that looks. They need to fill out a little bit. They need to get some vine action going on there, but that will work. Yes. Put some over here too. That's fun. Seriously, that's part of the fun of this game, is just you can do whatever you want. So what I want to do is, I've also updated my 10-year-old MSI. Ooh, this is turning into something kind of cool. I updated my 10-year-old MSI computer. It was running Ubuntu GNOME. And I'm sorry, but and maybe I put too many trees there. I will figure that out. That's a little bitty tree. We'll figure that out. I was running Ubuntu GNOME, and I've always been a Ubuntu fan. I mean, I ran Mandrake ever since oh, a long time. Mandrake, and then I went up to Xandros, and then I mean, originally started with Caldera Linux. So I've been using Linux for a very long time, and full time when I didn't want to pay for a Windows 10 license. There's no reason to pay for a Windows 10 license anymore. Um, Windows is beautiful. I like it. I don't like Microsoft's attitude per se, but there's a lot of Microsoft programs that I still use and enjoy, and I have to because of my line of expertise, so to say, even though I'm still unemployed. Yeah. So SQL Server is one of my. I enjoy that program. I've gone through those programs before. I'm not going to rehash them, but there's a lot of programs on Windows that I still enjoy using and still have to use. I'm making this area. I want this area to be rough. That's why I'm doing this. Plus, I'm enjoying this. This is like therapy. You tell me, you go take a stretch of land. Go take a stretch of land and just bone meal the death out of it. And you tell me that's not satisfying. Okay, I'm overdoing it, but I like it. And then up here is where everything is civil. That looks pretty cool. Because that's the edge of the forest. Now I have to get rid of these trees over here because I don't want them overhanging on the pool. Or do I? You know what? I really don't care that they do. I like that. So I have really had a problem with GNOME, and I go back to GNOME 2. The problem with the problem with GNOME is that I got to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The problem with GNOME is that it uses up an awful lot of resources. Oops, forgot to breathe. And I don't like that. There's also a memory leak, which they haven't fixed yet. I find it kind of strange that a desktop environment is going to use 800 meg of memory, and you know it just, I know that's off. I'm going to fix that. I just want to see how well that looked, and I don't see how they'll do nothing about it until the next release of it. I've been playing with, like I said, I've been playing with Solus. I've been playing with KDE Plasma, which I am enjoying. However, I did another VirtualBox install, and it is KDE Manjaro. George said he used Manjaro, and I've been hearing a lot of talk about it, and it's really, really good. So I replaced my Ubuntu GNOME edition with XFCE Manjaro. And I got to say, I'm enjoying it. It is very smooth, very fast, even on 10-year-old equipment. I have not been finding a lot of problems with it. That looks cool. I did want to fill in some bushes though, and I'm going to make a small video on that in the future. Let's see if anything comes up under here. Large blackberry bush. I want to see what that large one is, and a large regular bush. So let's do that. Let's see what these look like to fill in this area over here. Oh, nice. Put some flowers out here. This is the large one, I think. It's a regular size hydra. And a blackberry bush. Do I want to keep going? Let's put one over here just to see what this looks like. Looks nice. What I should have done is I should have put... I like that. Just randomly throw some bushes. More oddly satisfying. Let's see what it looks like from the road. So, like I said, I replaced... That looks good. I think that looks just fine. This is where the forest takes over and the rough woodlands take over, and you have this here. I don't want to keep... I am happy with that. Okay. And there you have it. I extended the pool. I got my basement finishing out. I might do something back here a little more, extend the grass area, fill this in a little bit. But for the most part, that is done. That's the look that I was going for. And I just got to wait for those jungle trees to grow in. That is cool. I'm happy with that. So hopefully that inspired. I love seeing that in the comments, that people got inspired from the builds, which is the whole goal. I don't want to touch this over here, which is the whole goal of this video series. And not only that, but to show off Minetest. I fixed this counter over here. I didn't like the 2-step. This is turning out nice. I might put some kind of like furniture back here, a table or something. And you've seen how I made these before. They're just with the panels. I could do that real quick while I'm sitting here. So I got my one box. I want to get my build of my new Linux computer, but that's going to take a little while. So to build one of these cabinets, all you need to do is you take 2 cheater blocks and you put this up wherever you're going to have it. I have mine buried in the wall, but ooh, I thought I had that turned on. So that's how you make these cabinets, and you can get creative and do. So there you go. Now you take out the floor, and you can put in whatever block. Now, if you make sure that you're on, that you're not on the floor part where there's a ceiling above it. But there you have it. And I didn't even have to do that. All I had to do was, because let's say we have that here, and what I used is the VCR from Home Decor and the stereo from Home Decor also. And then I just put in that and put in that, and there you have it. There you have a standalone cabinet. Or you can make, you can make sides on it. You can put another door back here, and you can make a curio cabinet. So it's endless of what you can do by using the simple blocks in this game. And what I did over here is I put these, like I said, I put these white panels here so everything looked normal from the outside, but I still have the black backing on the cabinet. So there you have it. I wanted to do something with the floor with these lights and the other colored cubes. I'm going to work on that and change the color of the flooring in here to give it more life. But that's it. That is, in a nutshell, this house build. And I'm going to stop tinkering with it. So over here you have like a nice little area. You look over the moon with the trees and everything. Go for a swim. I didn't hear any water. I'm not hearing anything. There we go. Very nice. That looks a lot more proportionate. And on that note, this house, I'm done with it. I'm not going to play with it anymore. Like I said, I'm going to play with the basement a little more because I have a tendency, as everybody shall know, that I like to overdo things. So, yeah, I'm going to stop tinkering with this. Yeah, the server issue with too many mods, unfortunately, as the game progresses to 5.0, hopefully, that'll rectify some of it, and a lot of mods will get updated. There'll be a lot of different ways of doing it, but that would be an interesting thing to have an actual client and server on the same computer running, because that would cure that issue. Because not everybody has a old throwaway computer that they can just use to set up as a client. Or even if you have two computers, you can set the server up on one and have everybody else remote into it, like you're doing a LAN party. I've done that with my daughter and her friends before. So other than that, yeah, you just got to balance your mods. One of the things, George was still having a problem with Minetest. One of the things that I saw in the notes, people commenting about, was move all the mods over to where the game engine is. Not where the world is, but where the game engine is. And try that way. I still think that he's got a permissions issue going on, or something isn't right. Because if those files are in your home directory and they're marked root, they're not going to be readable by anything else. So check your permissions, and hopefully that'll take care of that. Go from there. I'm going to have more on my adventures with Manjaro and Solus, because the two main operating systems that I'm running right now on my test rigs and on my physical hardware are right now Manjaro XFCE edition. Obviously, this is on a Mac, and which I will never give up. However, I love Linux, and I can run both. So I have XFCE edition Manjaro and Solus, and all my Java environment and my IDs and everything are set up. So this looks a little bit out of proportion, but you know what? I like it. It pulls off the atmosphere and attitude that I wanted to pull off. So I like it. It's cool. Needs a water fountain. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So on that note, yeah. There you go. So leave in the comments any comments that you have. My next builds are going to be a fire station and a police station, and they are going to be. Why did I do that? I hit the wrong button again. So off of do I have slow turned on? Yeah. So over here, back where we have the fire lookout tower and the luxury resort. I love that fire lookout tower. Cool. Over back here by the train station, this is I'm gonna do some landscaping back here, but somewhere over here, the road's gonna extend, and I'm thinking about putting the fire station and police station back here, by here, because often here is where the main subdivision is. So there's the Oasis house. Across the street is the new house, and up here in the subdivision we have a bunch of houses back here, the villa, and then going up here into the old section of the new town. So yeah, that will work, and that will do it. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of bricks I want to build, like an old style brick an old style brick firehouse similar to the villa bricks, and then a modern police station right next door to it. All right. So I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully you got inspiration from these videos. And even if you don't like what I build, hopefully it inspired you to build what you do like. That is the greatest thing about this. On that note, thank you for watching. Until the next episode, goodbye.